Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today I am checking out this brand new 2026 Salem FSX 266BHLE travel trailer. As you see on the floor plan that's up there, this is a front bedroom, rear bunkhouse travel trailer. No slide outs. This thing comes in just under 30 feet long and a little under 4,900 pounds dry. This particular one at the time of the video was a little under $19,400 and some odd dollars. So this is an affordable family kind of budget camper by Salem. So we're gonna take a few minutes here, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV and really kind of show you what it is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2026 Salem 266BHLE travel trailer here by Forestriver RV. So as you seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, we're gonna have a front bedroom, rear bunk, bath area, middle living room, kitchen. So let's start back here in the back and then we're gonna kind of work our way to the front. So back here in the left corner, you are gonna have bunk area. So you got oversized bunks here widthwise. You are gonna have a window back there that does open. Same thing down below right here. Now this bottom bunk actually flips up. You can see that kind of popping up in the picture there. But there is a lot of storage underneath of there. But I like the fact that they made that bottom bunk be able to flip up. So maybe if you had some bicycles or something that you wanted to stash back here during travel, you could try to do so. Over here on the right side is going to be your bathroom area. So you're going to have a foot flush toilet. In the very back of the RV right there, you have your step-in shower. ABS tub surround, pull across curtain, a little roof vent up there. You are going to have a nice little curved mirror there with some backlighting. You also have your sink area right there with a little bit of storage underneath. Plenty of room in that bathroom to actually be able to sit down and actually use it properly. You're going to have just behind the bunk area here, or just in front of the bunk area, I guess I should say, you're going to have your kind of kitchen area. So you're going to have the Furrion 12-volt powered refrigerator, freezer on top, refrigerator part on bottom. Just below that is the electric box with the breakers and fuses. And then you will have your Furrion microwave. You're going to have a 3-burner gas stovetop with a flip up and down glass lid, the light up knobs, and some pantry space there on the right. You have a huge window over here overlooking the awning or campsite area of the RV. High-rise faucet, single bowl undermount sink, little shelf space above your window. To the left of that shelf is going to be TV hookups. There's a spot up there on the ceiling for an electric outlet and cable outlet, so you could mount you a TV over there if you wanted to. Then down below, you're going to have 3 really big drawers and some storage space underneath the sink area. Heat ducts are coming out of the cabinetry instead of the floor. You have this very nice large sofa area here. So this is kind of cool. You can actually sit more than 2 people. You should be able to sit at least 4 here comfortably. But a lot of these bunkhouses can only seat 2 people sometimes. So there is storage underneath of this. This sofa will go down and make into a bed, by the way. But there's storage underneath of that. And then you can also see the little portable table folded up underneath of there. So it's got a little removable table. You can set up in here and eat, or you can take it outside and use it if you need to. Big window over there also opens. You're going to have overhead cabinet space up here. Then you're going to have more overhead cabinet space over there. There are little coat hook holders over there too. And down below the little chase lounge section, there is a door on the front of that that opens up, and there's storage underneath of that. You can see up here the Coleman ducted AC. You do have quick dumps, or you can push it through the duct working, depending on how you want to do it. And then you are going to the entry exit way right here. Propane leak detector down below. Traditional RV entry door and screen door. There's a sliding door that comes across this section to block off the master bedroom. On the end of this cabinet, there's an awning power button, some light switches, water heater button, water pump button, and your monitor panel all right here. And then you're into your master bedroom right here. A lot of room actually to kind of maneuver around here. There's probably, I don't know, I'd say at least a couple feet, maybe 2.5 feet of space right here pretty easily to be able to maneuver around in here. And you're going to have TV hookups over there, a couple AC ducts up there. The window does open. You're going to also have an area over there for some of your clothing and stuff. Floor to ceiling area right there. It also has access to the outer storage compartment. There is a little bit of space right here underneath the bed. You can kind of see that. Now this bed raises up nice and high, so you can actually get to things underneath of there a lot easier, but you can also get the stuff out there in that storage compartment if you had to. There is a little step up here to get either help you get into bed, or if you got one of those little doggies that like to come up there and sleep with you, you can climb up a little easier. You have a little bit of shelf space over there. And then there's more space back over here also. Electric outlet back there too. And again, overhead cabinet space. But this thing right here is a pretty nice little setup for a starter camper for somebody. You know, this is a great weekend camper to take out. You got plenty of sleeping space, plenty of room if you're stuck in here on a rainy day or something. You know, check them out, guys, at Couches RV Nation. I want to take you through the outside section of it real quick. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2026 Salem FSX 266BHLE travel trailer here. We're going to start here on the door side and work our way around. So first things up, Salem is the sister or brother product to the Wildwood product that's also out there on the market. They run down the same assembly line, built by the same people. They basically slap some different colors on them. So if you're looking for a 266BHLE in a Wildwood, that's basically the same thing as this Salem as you're shopping around. So starting here on the door side, you are going to have an aluminum sided RV with some vinyl graphics on it. Now, there is what they refer to as kind of a tough coat on this. So it's a little bit different look to it than what you're traditionally finding on what they refer to as Yoder metal on a lot of RVs. So you'll see a couple different types of aluminum on the side, mostly cosmetic, but this is actually a hair thicker than the Yoder metal. You are going to have a large pass-through storage area across the front of this RV. Baggage doors held up by a magnetic holder. This one was ordered with 4 heavy-duty scissor jacks, one on each corner. You have a double entrance step, traditional RV entry door and screen door. You have deep tint safety glass windows. You're going to have a propane water heater, electric outlet, dual axle unit, drum brakes, steel wheels, easy lube hubs, gravity fill fresh water goes right there. Your furnace exhausts out right there. There's a gas line hookup right down below, so you could do a portable grill if you wanted to. Power awning with an LED light bar built in, adjustable arms for tilting, manual override in the front arm head. You can see back here in the lower corner, you have that heavy-duty jack back here. Traditional 4-inch square tube bumper, spare tire mounted on the back. The unit is prepped for the Furrion rear observation camera right there in the middle up there. So that's a very cool feature to consider adding to the RV. Basically allows you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. Nice arch to that roof line up there. And in the top right, just above that window back there, there is a bracket up there that you could hook on a Lippert portable stow and go ladder. It's a very nice telescoping ladder that would allow you to get up onto your roof and do inspections of stuff. Speaking of the roof, let's hop up here real quick and check out what the roof of a Salem FSX might look like depending on how you order yours. All right, so I just wanted to hop up here real quick and kind of get you an idea on what the top of one of these things might actually look like. So it's very, very important to get up here from time to time and maintain your seams around, like over here where the front metal meets the roof, down your gutter rails right here. Over there, that little black thing on the roof is prepping for solar panel. So if you got to obviously seal that, but if you put a solar panel up here or order it with the solar panel, you know, that would be up here, another thing to kind of keep an eye on. You got your AC in the middle right there, roof vent, a couple plumbing stack vents, and another roof vent. Even around windows and all that type of stuff, you need to maintain your seams and seals. Down your corner trims, very, very important. On any RV, you could see like that one over there, that Surveyor I videoed earlier, that one's got a couple solar panels on that one. You know, so you got to get up there and check that stuff. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, just extremely important, maintain your seams and seals on any RV. In the right corner back here, you're gonna have your cable hookup. Just down below, there's hot and cold low point water drains. Your gray and black tank dump coming out right down here. Pull your black handle first, get all the nasty out. Pull your gray handle next to rinse out the hose. You'll thank me for that later. You will have a city water inlet right here along with a black tank flush right here. It has a detachable 30 amp power cord also. Going on up to the front, you're gonna have the other side of that big pass-through storage area that you've seen. And you have a very nice sloped front end. It's very rolled back, so it's a little more aerodynamic than a traditional flat front. You are gonna have some very, very important informational stickers right here. For example, this one right here tells me this RV was built 7/14/25. My model number again, 266BHLE. Has a gross weight. This is the most you're allowed to load it up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed this number, 7,550 pounds. The RV, when it rolled off the assembly line, supposedly with these options, was 4,885 pounds with an exterior length of 29 feet 11 inches. Tire size is an ST 205 75R 14D range tire with a 65 PSI cold. Very, very important to keep up with your tire pressure when traveling with any RV. On to the front side here, you are going to have a single 20-pound propane tank. You have a manual tongue jack, 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy-duty safety chains, 7-way Bargman wiring plug. It comes with 0 batteries from the RV maker. When you purchase from Couch's RV Nation, it comes with at least 1 battery. There is room for 2 if you want. Talk with your salesperson about maybe adding a second one if you wanted to. But overall, a very, very nice, affordable budget RV here by Salem. All right, folks, thanks a ton for taking the time to watch my RV videos. As always, you are greatly appreciated. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. And if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe.